What is up, my gangsters? I see a lot of people asking for a base link, and I'm here to provide today. So there's a few questions I want you to ask yourself, which is number one, what is your goal? Are you trying to get into like top 50? You're trying to get top 100, top 1000? What do you want? Because if you're trying to get into the top 1000 of the world, pretty much any base link in my Discord server, in the description by the way, will work for you 1000%, and you can just keep using it. Let's say you're trying to get into the top 50 though. Again, most of these base links are going to work. You might need to start using different bases if one's starting to get what we call burnt, but they should be good for you. But if you're trying to really do well and be where I am right now, for instance, I'm number 14 in the world, and the base I'm sharing with you today is the base that I am using in the top 15 of the world. You're going to need to do more than just have a good base, my friends. You're going to need to trap that base. So I have some lovely defenses I've been getting, and I want to kind of share them with you because, for one, all the times I got these defenses, I'm using the same base here. So what I want to show you is that you might be getting 6 stars, but the problem isn't that the base is bad, it's that you're not trapping it properly. So let me go ahead and show you what I'm going to do here. I see this guy, his name is Your Dad. He's attacking me, he starts a baby dragon, he's going to get it onto the air bomb. But what's most important is I'm trying to figure out, what can I ruin this attack, right? How can I really mess up his goal? We see he has 2 cannon carts coming in from the top. I'm thinking, okay, I can probably kill one of those cannon carts. But number 2 is, look at the battle copter. So this is a very high hit point place, and that's going to allow the battle copter to charge up his ability all the way. And when the baby dragons just go in, the cannon carts take out the Mega Tesla, and he basically just absolutely demolishes this base. So when someone does this, you need to ask yourself, what could go wrong to make this attack strategy not work? Well, let's just go ahead and look at the base real quick. Let me go here. Number 1, if he were to put his baby dragon onto these air bombs, right? If he doesn't get 2 baby dragons to take out this compartment, then when he tries to go in for the base, the cannon carts up here are going to be literally useless because the lava launcher is still going to be alive. But bigger than that is, he puts his battlecopter in a really bad place right around here, okay? Let's say he puts his battlecopter there and I have 1 and 2 Teslas there. That battlecopter is dead. And when he loses that battlecopter, he loses the attack. So that is exactly what I did. He came and he attacked me a few minutes later, but I was ready for him this time. So he starts his cannon carts. That's going great. Here comes the baby dragon for the air bombs. It's going great. You might be thinking, why didn't you trap that? Why did you just let him get the air bomb value? It's because I'm not really worried about that right now. I know I need to put all my materials into ruining this battlecopter push. So you see the battlecopter is doing its thing. Even though the cannon carts are getting this excellent value right here, it doesn't matter because this battlecopter is not getting the value he wants. He might be thinking, okay, I barely got my battlecopter out of this. He's not dead yet. He has some HP. He's still trying to do the attack, but then look, another Tesla pops up. He has to waste a baby dragon, probably tries to swag the ability, which he does not use the baby dragon ability. But because he had to do that, and look, the battlecopter still hung up on the outside of the base. The baby dragon he was going to use on the inside instead got wasted on the outside. So because he had to waste all that, he's going to end up failing the attack, all right? So you might be thinking, okay, well, that was a little bit close. He still had, a good amount of his army left alive. That wasn't a great trap. Well, you can take that a step further. If I really wanted to, I could have also put the giant bombs on the outside here and killed his cannon carts instantly, which is a great way to destroy someone's strategy, is killing the cannon carts. But I didn't want to go for that because, as you see, I was getting attacked by other people, so I wanted to make sure I was still going to defend against them, so I had them all on ground, which obviously did not work. But that is how I trapped this guy. So then we got Mr. Double RF, which I actually had to do nothing for. So that's interesting. But you see he puts in 3 cannon carts. There we go. The push trap kills 1 cannon cart. That push trap is there for a reason. It is trapping against cannon carts. I didn't predict he was going to be the one to get caught by the cannon cart, but I did predict the cannon cart right there. So that's just good trap placement. We see that already is messing him up. We also see he yet again uses a cannon cart right up here by the gold storage. So I'm actually going to put a push trap right over there soon. But And then look, he's going for the same approach the other guy went for. So you might be thinking, okay, how did this fail? Well, I think this is just, he lost one cannon cart, and this is what I mean by just losing one cannon cart can ruin everything. If you can take out a cannon cart, if you're looking in your defensive replays and people keep putting cannon carts in the same spot, one push trap, two giant bombs, and one small bomb, anything will take out the cannon cart, and you're gonna see he doesn't have the extra force. So this attack is not going to work, and we also have some giant bombs over here. Again, this is kind of him getting unlucky because he's finding traps that were for other people. But again, also, this kind of shows you the power of losing one cannon cart. All this stuff would have already been taken down by the cannon cart, and he ends up just completely failing, nearly one-starring, and he goes in and says, you know what, let's run it back, and we see he attacks me again with the cannon carts, and he does the same attack. He obviously dodges that push trap this time. So we're going to see one thing which is really interesting to watch is because I already trapped him once, even though it was on accident, now he's really on edge. So he's pausing all of his cannon carts when he doesn't need them to be paused. He's kind of scared. So let's see why this one went wrong. It may have just been he was playing it too carefully, but I don't know. Also, I might need a trap. I have trapped this from baby dragons before, but not everybody goes for it because it is a risky approach. But let's just go see what goes wrong. The barbarian is going to mess with the cannon cart, and he puts it into the range of the Mega Tesla. He loses one cannon cart. Again, just losing one cannon cart when you weren't expecting to lose it is pretty much game over for anybody who's trying to take down the base. So that's just, I just want to reiterate, if you can take down a cannon cart, always take down the cannon cart because it just ruins everything. It throws them off completely. It messes up their timing. And I think this one's going to be more of an example of this base would have absolutely been taken down if he hadn't lost the one cannon cart. So that's the power of ruining a cannon cart. But here we have an excellent bait that I just did against Mr. 4% Dark. How did I do it? I saw he attacked me, and we're going to analyze it yet again. Battle machine from the bottom, bombers come in all the way over here, and he has two giants walk into the base, and then he's going to have a lot of overkill here. So I'm thinking, where was the value he got? How did he get that much value? So if we remember the attack strategy, I'm going to show you the traps I did. I put a bunch of bombs out here. For one, the reason these bombs are on the outside here is for that battle machine. That's also why this Tesla is here, because this compartment of a Tesla on the inside of a wall really messes up attacks. Number two, he found a Tesla for free, which basically means that he got a free defense off of me and it didn't do anything. So I moved the Tesla over here because he used his bomber over here. And if he uses the bomber there, then the Tesla will kill the bomber. Number two, I put push traps on the inside of the base to try and throw a giant outside the base. And I did the same exact thing over here because a lot of times troops will walk that way. And that was how I trapped him. And then immediately after, he immediately got baited. Let's see how it worked out, all right? He puts down the battle machine. He does not expect to find what he does. He finds a Tesla, so he rushes in with the giant to save him from that. But unfortunately, he wasn't expecting there to be another Tesla there, and he wasn't expecting all these bombs. So look at these bombs absolutely massacring the battle machine. It's probably going to trigger him to ability right here. Look at it go. About to be onto ability. He's trying to save the battle machine, but he can't. So since it got triggered on ability so early, he's already cooked. He's already cooked. And like I said, look at this Tesla on the inside here doing insane amounts of damage, all right? The Tesla is absolutely cooking my boy. And it's been not that long, and he already, and look, here comes the push traps pushing the P.e.k.K.a outside the base so we can just keep taking it down. At this point, it is just no way you come back from this, and it's over. A beautiful fail in the top 15 of the world. And this is just what I'm trying to tell you, is that the problem isn't the base. The problem is you need to trap the base. And learning how to trap bases isn't necessarily easy, but you just have a few core concepts. Number one, if someone puts their battle copter in the same spot every time, put all of your bombs on air and just kill the battle copter immediately. That will ruin an attack. Number two, if someone puts their cannon carts in the same spot every time, kill the cannon carts. That will ruin the attack. Number three, if someone puts their giants in the same place every time, with push traps, make it so the giants get double pushed outside the base, and that basically makes it so that their P.e.k.k.as or their battle machine will get just demolished before the giants can even tank, and that will ruin the attack. It can also push out P.e.k.k.as, which will still ruin the attack. If someone puts their bomber in the same place every time, kill the bomber. The bombers are very important. If someone's going for this air bomb value again and again and again, all I'm gonna do is just take all the air bombs like this and just kill one baby dragon, because if they don't get 2 baby dragon abilities onto the lava launcher, it's not gonna work. So that will ruin the attack. Like, just look at the attack and say to yourself, why did this work? Look at what made it work and make that impossible to do again. Okay, so things have happened, all right? I've been recording for a little longer. We got a few more defenses and we gained like 200 trophies. We're now top 10. So how did that happen? Let's go take a few little looks at these nice little defenses. All right, so let's go first to Scythe, because this, I actually trapped him exactly a way I said I was going to do. He kept taking out these air bombs and lava launcher. So like I said, just find the one thing that makes the attack strategy work and remove that. So look at what happened here. He tries to go in for this air bomb takedown. Let me try and speed up to right when it happens, right there. He finds a Tesla, 2 bombs, and then so this baby dragon is actually going to die here before it even gets any real good value. Like, it doesn't even hit the lava launcher, I don't think. Did it? I think it barely hit lava launcher. So you might be thinking, okay, he's fine. Well, it didn't hit the lava launcher at a good angle. Also, see, this baby dragon gets distracted by the Tesla I put there for it. So that ability hits nothing. There's a push trap for the cannon cart that it hits that I accidentally forgot to redirect. But look at this. You might be thinking, okay, 1 baby dragon, that lava launcher's toast. But because the baby dragon at first over here didn't get all the way on the air bombs, a little known fact not everybody knows. I've had this happen to me a lot, so I know it very well. The lava launcher is not going to go down. It's going to have 1 HP left. And with that, he's pretty much cooked. So he's going to try and move this cannon cart towards it. The push trap doesn't actually work the way I wanted it to, but it works enough to actually make it so the cannon cart just doesn't really get into an optimal position to take down anything. It has to travel really far. Any time fails. So just with that one trap of the Tesla, it ruined the entire attack. What we're going to see is in the very next attack he does against me, I've now put a push trap where he puts his first cannon cart, and that cannon cart immediately dies. So he's already pretty screwed. He has to waste another cannon cart there. And look here, just exactly like what I did to Scythe. His baby dragon has to waste the ability. It doesn't even hit the lava launcher. So now he hasn't even hit the lava launcher. 1 baby dragon is going to come in there. It's not going to do anything. So he's pretty much screwed already because his baby dragon didn't get the value. He already lost 1 cannon cart. And now he's going to use the P.e.k.K.a on the outside to try and clutch up. It's not going to do much. It finds a push trap around here, I think. Or at least I was hoping it would. It doesn't even get far enough to find the push trap. He pretty much just immediately loses. You're going to see he probably rage quits here. Yeah, he's just going to rage quit. That was a beautiful attack. What made that work for me on defense is I killed a cannon cart and then I trapped a baby dragon, just ruined the whole thing. And so he runs it back with a new strategy, right? One I haven't seen before. And we're going to see that these traps still do a lot of work even if I'm not planning on taking you out. So I don't know how he fails this. I've not watched this yet. First thing we see is his minions have not found any of the traps yet. And so I feel like he's going to lose a lot of minions to these traps, even though he knows they're there. Yeah, okay, no, he uses 1 minion, takes down all the bombs, and then now here comes the rest of everything. The Battlecopter, though, is getting a lot of damage there. He does find some more bombs, gets locked onto by the Air Expo, and now Battlecopter is going to die super early, right? And the minions are not getting the value they want. The P.e.k.K.a he has looks like it's trying to go in, but it gets targeted by my troops immediately. Battlecopter goes down, and now it is just absolutely Jover. He has no shot at even getting the 2-star. Absolutely huge defense yet again. So yeah, this base is super good, and it is in my Discord. Join that in the description for that. And with that, now, I'm going to call it a day. We are officially top 10. We were officially top 10 in the world, okay? That's enough for me, so feel free to try this base out for yourself and try and trap players the same way I do. Watch the replay, see what makes the attack work, ruin it. All you gotta do. Hope you guys had a good day. I'll see you later.